Welcome back to the Deep Dive Podcast, folks. Today we're diving into some spine-tingling news that has horror fans buzzing.
That's right, Alex. We're talking about the master of macabre himself, Junji Ito, and his works being adapted into a live-action anthology TV series titled Strange, Junji Ito's Strange Stories for Sleepless Nights.
Just saying that title gives me chills. It's set to debut on July 3rd, 2026, and they're bringing 13 of Ito's nightmares to the screen. How wild is that?
It's incredibly exciting. I mean, Ito's stories have always had this uncanny ability to unsettle readers, and to see that translated into live action is both thrilling and a little nerve-wracking.
Totally. I can't help but think about classics like Uzumaki and how hard it is to capture that unique, surreal vibe of his art. I mean, those dense lines and grotesque characters are practically a character on their own.
Exactly. The psychological horror in his work is layered, and it's going to be a challenge to depict that visually. The lineup includes fan favorites like Lovesickness and The Rib Woman, which are perfect examples of his intertwining romance and body horror.
I'm particularly curious about Further Tales of Oshikiri. It's one of those stories that really delves into the bizarre realms of Ito's imagination. How will they visualize that surreal logic?
Right? It's a bold choice. And Earthbound as well. It's such a haunting metaphor for guilt. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they handle the emotional weight in those stories.
Plus, they've got a trio of directors to take this project on. That could bring a variety of perspectives to each story, which might help keep things fresh. I just hope they do justice to the source material.
Agreed. And having IVE perform the opening theme, Jigsaw, adds a modern pop culture flair that could attract a younger audience. It's nice to see them bridging that gap between classic horror fans and newer viewers.
Yeah, it's clever marketing for sure. The Drama 24 Inches block has a reputation for some cult classics, so they're in good hands. I'm cautiously optimistic about the whole thing.
Same here. The anticipation is building, but there's always that worry about whether they can replicate the visceral experience of reading his manga.
Exactly. But with 13 stories to adapt, hopefully, they'll find a few that resonate really well. I mean, even if a couple of them nail it, that could still be a huge win.
Right? As a fan, I want to hear how Ito's horror can evolve on screen, especially considering all the new techniques and technology in filmmaking these days.
Well, it's clear we're in for a wild ride this summer. I can't wait to see how audiences react to this bold venture into horror.
And we want to hear your thoughts, too. What are you most looking forward to in this series? Do you have a favorite Junji Ito story you hope to see adapted? Let us know in the comments.
And don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts.
Until next time, keep your lights on and your doors locked, especially if you're a fan of Junji Ito.
Happy reading, everyone!